This back to 2004, when you were so close to winning as a Cup rookie. Did you feel like the next Jeff Gordon?
I don't think so. I felt like we were running really strong, but Jeff had done so much in the sport. I never feel anything like Jeff Gordon as much as he's done in the sport. But I do look back at that and go, man, I wish I had more experience that year, because our Dodge Chargers were so fast that year, and I could run second, I could run third, I'd bounce off the wall at Atlanta, and we ended up third. I think we had a shot to win if I don't hit the wall. So I felt like we had cars that I could have won some races in that year if I just had a little bit more experience.
That leads to the point Darrell was making about stay or go. I mean, obviously from '92, Jeff Gordon's world went perfectly, and it all went south for you. Evernham Motorsports just didn't become the rival to Hendrick Motorsports that we all thought it would. The team was sold. George Stillett running it now, subsequently merged with Richard Petty, and you've only made the chase once. You're in a tough spot over there. How do you get what you need out of that team, which yesterday lost its CEO? The head guy over there has resigned. It looks like a team in disarray. Is it really?
I don't really think it is. I think it's a lot of good people, and you know, there's a great plan on what we need to do. What I've struggled with is the up and down. You know, one day we're up, next day we're down, and it's so quick. It happens so quick. It's just hard to keep up with, and there's a lot of things that go on there. So, you know, they made promises to me a couple years ago when the Gillettes came around, and you know, if we can't reach those, you know, if we can't get those cars the way that they said they're going to be, then yeah, I got to look somewhere else and do something different. But if we can, then there's a ton of great people there, and I enjoy working there and enjoy working with those people, and hopefully I can stay there if things get better.
You know, Kasey, the team's gone through a lot of changes, exchanging Ray Evernham for Richard Petty. I just wonder, how much do you miss Ray, because he was such a big part of getting you there and getting you going?
Well, the thing I miss about Ray is he was right in the middle of everything. He knew what was going on all aspects of what our whole company, Evernham Motorsports at the time, was doing. With cars, with the people, everybody respected Ray Evernham and how hard he worked. Now, I think there was times when you're like, man, I think Ray's overdoing it, like he's doing too much, you know, and it was wearing himself out, and that's probably why he's doing what he's doing now, where he's back a little bit and not around the Cup Series quite as much. But you know, I really like that of Ray, is he was in there, he was always a big part of what was going on, and everybody had the respect for him. And Richard's great to have around too. We just haven't seen Richard as much because he's coming in, he wants to learn. He just doesn't want to come in and say this and that and try to change things. He's